And my sound is still good, Derek? Okay.
All right, we ready to party all night and part of every day? All right. Hello, friends and fiends. Welcome to Bugs Need Heroes, a podcast where an artist and an entomologist team up to illustrate the inspiring abilities of insects by creating bug-themed superheroes. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Kelly.
Producer Derek and Desi are also here. Before we get started creating... Oh,
No Desi.
a shame.
It's just producer Derek.
Producer Derek is flying solo. Producer Derek is here. Before we get started creating this bug-inspired hero, what's bugging you, Kelly?
Oh, well, I'm getting over a horrendous
Yes,
gastrointestinal
baby
virus.
girl, how you feeling, girl?
Ooh. Well, it's not fun to lose 6 or 7 pounds in a single day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And an entire week's worth of electrolytes in about the same time. It was harrowing.
It's what the plants crave, and
It is what the
Kelly as
plants
well.
I needed some Brondo to get through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what happened. My husband didn't get sick. It was just me. We ate the same things. I have no idea. All the usual bad stuff that comes with the gastrointestinal virus. And then Saturday night, because I have a heart problem anyway, but then I think because my electrolytes were super out of balance, I got heart palpitations for like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah. So
sick your heart was skipping a beat.
Skipping a beat. I'm better now. I'm healthy. I'm safe. I had drank a lot of Gatorade and fluids and
They
all
always
that.
say when they're talking about electrolytes, yeah. Gatorade always enters the chat.
Anything, yeah. But it was a little scary. I don't think I've been that sick since, I don't know, maybe COVID. We had COVID, but we had COVID light. We had the not like original COVID.
Yeah, one of the variants.
One of the variants, which was more like the flu, which still sucked.
Yeah. So. I've had some sort of bronchitis the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you've been coughing
just
a lot.
After. Yeah, I mean, it's not good, but really, it's been limited to just the coughing. So I guess I'm just gonna call, say a blessing where there's a blessing is that I've only been coughing. It happened right after Derek and I went and did Fan Expo here in Portland, and I don't know if it was con crud or something else, but it came home from. Oh, it was also that ice storm. So who knows? Maybe it was just a many things, stressed out about the storm, and then I lowered my immune system, and then went and got in a giant room with a bunch of other sweaty little demons like me. So who knows?
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, I started taking some Mucinex, but the Mucinex was giving me crazy dreams, so I stopped taking that.
Yeah, I had lots of weird dreams when I was sick, like bizarre, strange dreams. But I won't get into.
Now the big thing we're dealing with now is just the wet. It has been wet. January has been not dry at our house. It is pouring rain all the time here, and our sump pump is on its deathbed of constantly pumping, sumping. Do not go to my basement. It is wet.
Ugh. Do you have to worry about mold or anything, or?
A little bit, just with the stuff that's down there. It's technically a root cellar, so it's all cement anyway. So it's just our stuff that's getting moldy. So.
Well, I see you're recording today at your parents' house. Is that?
Yes, I am once again. Well, because I didn't want to be in the dungeon with the sump pump going off every minute and a half. So, and it's dumping water on my driveway. Like, jeez. I just don't know how much water. Where's it coming from? Because the basement's wet. Don't get me wrong, the basement's wet, but it's not like inches wet. It's like where is it pulling all of this water from?
Oh, well, I'm sorry about your basement issues. I know producer
I
Derek
know.
has had similar basement
Well, that's
wetness.
Oregon for you, baby.
Just
That's the
wet
reason why we don't
Oregon.
do basements in Oregon. I remember going to my cousin's house when I was a kid and being amazed that they had basements because they live in the middle of the country where you can have a basement and it doesn't get horrendously wet.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah,
so
we have lots of basements here in New
yeah,
Jersey. It's fairly
we're attic.
common. Attic people.
We just have attics. Well, hopefully the weather will turn nice for us.
I
I'm
hope
starting to
so.
look forward to. I've got like a little alarm on my phone. It's like how many days till the sun starts setting later. Till we have an 8 o'clock sunset.
Oh
Or
boy. You're already feeling it,
4:15.
huh? It's only January. Yeah.
Well, yes, but my children really want to be outside,
Yeah,
and I
I
keep
don't
having
blame
to tell
them.
them no because it's dark outside. So and
Ugh,
wet, not to mention all the wet. So I'm
lots of
I'm
wet.
hopeful because once the sun starts coming out, I can start looking forward to beautiful, beautiful spring, and that's what I want.
Well, spring is a good time, especially for us as a bug podcast, because
Yeah,
spring is when all the bugs come back. And we have a pretty common spring bug to talk about today. The katydid.
Katy did, Katy did, Katy didn't. So what do I know about katydids?
Tell me about them.
I know that they're green, most of them, to my knowledge.
Hmm.
I know that they're named after the noise they make. And I know that they look like grasshoppers, but I do not know if that's an illusion or if they actually are a type of grasshopper.
So
That's it. That's all I know.
that's pretty good. That's probably about what most people know about katydids. I don't know that katydids are anyone's like favorite bug.
Maybe
Like
someone named
some
Katy.
maybe yeah. For all the Katies out there, congrats, you've got your own bug.
Got your own
It's
bug.
nice.
I'd say the Katy is one of those. Okay, so I've got these
I have a
theories, right?
cousin, Katie. I hope she's listening and that she likes
Cousin Katy,
katydids.
welcome to the podcast. Uh, I've got this theory. Everyone knows one bad mic.
My
Not all
good
mics
one.
are bad,
Yeah.
but everyone knows one bad mic. And I think everyone knows one good Katy. So,
Yeah, I think so. I think I've known two, maybe I've known five Katies total, and I would say the majority were good.
all
I think only
right.
one bad Katie.
Only one bad Katy. See? All
So
right.
my
All
cousin is
right.
a good Katie, so it's fine. Wonderful, wonderful lady. Um, yeah, so katydids. Katydids are their own family. They look kind of like grasshoppers. An easy way to tell them apart is their antennae. So grasshoppers have like
Oh,
short, little thicky antennae, and katydids have very long, sort of wispy, sometimes longer than their body antennae.
wow.
Yeah, and I think katydids also have kind of a hump shaped back,
Yeah, they're and
sort of
they're kinda thickum in the front, and they
thick 'em in
kinda
the front.
they kinda taper down in a way that a
Mhm.
grasshopper doesn't. More leafy shaped.
Yeah, part of a katydid's camouflage is they tend to resemble leaves, which
And
is
now that I
good.
say that, I think there is an episode of Bluey with the
Is there?
katydid. And the 4-year-old calls it a walking leaf, so I also know
Oh,
that it's on an episode of Bluey.
if
"Are
it's
you
on
a
Bluey, Amanda
walking
knows it.
leaf?" Yeah. Oh, I promise you if it's on Bluey, I know about it. That's, like, the only thing, that and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, those are the 2 things I get to watch.
Oh, I think I've heard Bluey's very cute though, so it's
Very
probably
good.
fine,
I
right?
would recommend it. You should have watched it while you were sick. It would have been peak experience for you.
I should have. When I was sick, I binge watched most of the Alien movies.
Oh, wow. Get
I
away from her.
I love Sigourney Weaver, and I'm like, I need the influence of a tough, you
Yeah.
know, bad bad woman right now, and I'm just gonna watch
The
Sigourney
baddies.
Weaver go nuts on aliens. Yeah. Although the
I
the Joss
Alien
Whedon version, Alien Resurrection, I don't know. It's been a long
well,
time since I watched it, and
we've all
rewatching
kinda
it
come
is
around on the old Joss Whedon,
pretty
haven't
bad.
we?
It's pretty bad. Although I love Ron Perlman and he was in it, so
Oh, yeah. He's such a presence on Ron Perlman.
he's. But yeah, so I
Those pictures of
instead
cats,
of
though.
instead of Bluey, I just watched a ton of Alien, which is one of my favorite sci-fi franchises of all
Mm.
time. Love it.
Uh,
No, nothing looked like Katie did though in
no, I
Alien.
was gonna say they're kinda exoskeleton-y, so they're kinda buggy. But they this is the trouble with so many, um, like practical makeup. Let me say, for the record, as I've said before, practical makeup always holds up better than CGI in the
Yes,
long.
absolutely.
But that does mean you have to fit a dude in that suit, so you can't get like too far away from human
Yeah.
anatomy. So that is the downside of it.
Well,
You can't pull a Star Trek and just put a couple dots on someone and be like, "It's an alien."
they are
Ah!
parasitoids, so
Mm,
we can cover parasitoid wasps at some point. It's kind of
yeah.
what the face huggers do. Um, and they do kind of call them bugs
Do they? Okay. Mm.
derogatorily in the movies, but nothing like our buddies, the katydids.
No, sweet. Imagine if you went to a
Sweet
planet
little
and
leaf-shaped
Katydid was
katydids.
was the primary and how it'd be so sweet. What a sweet planet.
They're actually pretty. So katydids are omnivorous, and while most of them tend to eat leaves and stems, they will chomp other bugs. They've got chomping mouth parts like grasshoppers,
Chomp chomp.
and
Well, a
will
horse will eat
bite.
a chick if you give it the chance. So,
Yeah, so deer. Yeah, deer eat baby bunnies and birds. It's nothing is truly.
Sorry to anyone who didn't know that. I'm so sorry to have shattered your
Sorry.
world.
Uh,
The deers.
no, nothing
Well,
is. Hardly any animals are truly herbivorous. Just say it.
I mean,
Things
it's
happen.
all about opportunity. I'm so sorry. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, people who are shocked right now.
But yeah, the katydids will eat other bugs. They like aphids, so everything eats
Aphids.
aphids.
Everybody eats aphids. Cereal of bug world.
They're like grapes. You just pop them in your mouth.
Oh no!
Like
Oh,
chunky little grapes. Aphids.
unexpectedly brutal on the cast today.
There are about 8,000 species of katydid, which
Wow.
is pretty big. It's a pretty big
I say that
family.
every time. Every time you tell me how many bugs there are, I always go, "Wow!" It's like I should just internalize that there's a lot of different
A
kinds of
lot.
bugs.
And again, that's just one family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's one family. It's when we talk about how significant insects are in all ecosystems, their sheer numbers just provide so much good protein for the rest of that system. Bugs are
Well, we talked
awesome and
about like
important.
the Daddy Long episode. We talked about
What,
how
Pedro? Pedro Pascal?
Pedro Pascal, our dear friend of the podcast, Pedro Pascal, um, that like only really need to put a little bit of a barrier in between bugs, and they'll just start becoming new
Yeah.
bugs.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Oh,
okay,
this
it's not working
speciation.
on this
Yeah.
side of the river anymore. I guess I'll
Yeah.
become a new bug.
Geographic speciation is hysterical for some of these things if they don't move very far. With katydids, you get some of that. And what's kind of neat is their size changes depending on where they are. So in the tropics, you get these heckin' big katydids, which are like an inch and a half long,
The
uh,
Jurassic Park,
or
Jurassic
6 inches. I
Park
think they
version
can
of
get up
them.
to 6 inches. Yeah.
6 inches.
Yeah, that's the giant Malaysian katydid. Six
Oh,
inches, which is
that's
15
$1.
centimeters for everybody else, but it's $1. It's a big
That's
boy.
a big bug. If you ever
Yeah.
need to measure something and you don't have any measuring things, $1 is 6 inches.
I
Um,
didn't know that. Thanks, Amanda. I
I
never
measure
thought
things
about
in
that.
dollars all the time. It's a problem. I should really stop doing it. But yeah, that's a big bug. I'm
Yeah.
glad they're mostly herbivores.
Herbivorous.
If they're, I would want that guy coming at my ankles.
What did Lex call it in Jurassic Park? Plantosaurus?
Vegisaurus.
Vegisaurus? Yeah, they're like Vegisaurus.
Vegisaurus. They're
Um,
flocking this way.
but some of them are pretty small. The smallest is just under an inch in length, which is like
Okay.
1.8 centimeters. That's the slender meadow katydid. What a cute name.
My gosh, she's cottagecore. This
She
cottagecore
is.
queen.
She hangs out with the mason bee. They're best friends.
Yes, they're definitely growing like a community garden together. That is such a sweet name. I love when they have sweet
It's
names.
very cute, yeah. And you mentioned before the song, Katy did, Katy
Yeah,
didn't.
Katy
And
did, Katy did, Katy did, Katy. That's like one of the only things I know.
that's like the common katydid in
Hmm.
North America. They make that song, but that not all species make the katydid, Katy didn't song.
Oh, okay.
So
This
it
is like the
differs.
frog thing, where we all think frogs do that noise that you hear in the back of movies, but that's
But
only in
it's just
Hollywood.
one it's just one frog. Yeah.
Yeah,
One
it's just
species.
one frog goes ribbit ribbit, but because
Mhm.
it happens to be the one that lives outside of all the Hollywood studios, that's the one people know.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so they make, depending on the species, depending what they're doing. So
Mm,
a lot of the time it's the males making songs to attract females, but they could also be signaling for this is my territory,
mm.
don't come in here. And then occasionally the females will sing too. So you might get katydid duets, which is
So sweet.
adorable. Yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah, the common katydid is the kind of what we see here through the eastern US. Maybe it goes to Texas. I'm not 100% sure what we've got on your neck of the woods in the Pacific Northwest,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
katydid wise. I know you've got them.
I think we do
Um,
got them because I definitely have to feel like I've had one in my hand before.
yeah, yeah. I think if the folks look at my Instagram, fills your niche at Instagram, whatever. I do have a katydid picture in there that I took on campus one day, which is cute. Producer Derek says it's the Mediterranean katydid, Phaneroptera nana on your end, your end of the
Ah,
country, but it's probably
see,
green.
I'm nowhere near the Mediterranean.
Probably, yeah, it's likely an introduced species. It happens. Which we've one thing we've learned from this podcast that bugs travel. They don't stay in their native range.
Bugs are where you find them. That
Yeah,
is certainly true.
we move them around quite a bit. Some of them, I think, probably my favorite subfamily of katydid is called the armored ground cricket, and these are thick, kind of spiny. Um, they're pretty large. I think a lot of them are in Europe for the most part, except for our UK listeners. I don't think they're over there, but they'll have a different type of katydid. But yeah, these little dudes are everywhere, all over the world. Everyone's got their own katydid.
Now I'm just looking at pictures of katydids, and they're
They
funny looking little dudes.
are. Yeah, that leaf shape makes them.
And like you said, some of them are very leaf shaped, and some of them
Mhm.
are just kind of grasshoppers with that had a big lunch. But a lot of them are like properly leaf shaped. Like this one that I'm looking at, the round headed katydid, really looks a lot like those helicopter seeds you'll see drop from
Oh yeah, yeah, from
kind of
maples.
that
Those are
shape.
maple seeds.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But
They
they
well,
are
they need
very
to do that because they're mostly nocturnal. So they want to look like a leaf or a seed or something while they're resting during the day, so predators can't figure out
um,
they're a tasty bug.
and again, comes back to there's so many bugs we've never discovered just because they're so good at looking like something
Yeah.
else.
Or
Like
they're
I've been
teeny
seeing a lot of pictures
tiny.
of I mean, like, just sorry to mention spiders again. We're always talking about spiders, but spiders are like wrapped around the branch. I've been seeing a lot of those online lately,
Oh yeah.
and like they're gone. If you don't know it's there, it's just not a bug sitting on a branch.
I saw a
And like,
picture of one of those spiders in All Bugs Go to Kevin. I think it was
mhm.
last week or the week before, and it almost looks like a bird poop
Yeah, like a bird poop. Sometimes they'll like look
or like a
like a
thorn.
notch on a
Yeah,
branch. Yeah, that like where it didn't grow. It's crazy to me. It's crazy, and it's crazy that
camouflage
that
them.
sort of stuff. Yeah, camouflage can happen. I don't know. It just kind of blows my mind. Like that you're not doing this like quote unquote on purpose. That this is something
Right.
totally outside of the individual's control. That this
It
is just how your body is
it
because
just happened to work.
the ones who did
Yeah.
it lived. So their kids do it too. That's crazy to me.
And it's not just bugs. So the cool thing about camouflage is we see this in all kinds of animals. Here in New Jersey, I loved listening to the whippoorwill. It's a bird, and
Another thing
like an
named for what the noise it makes.
yeah, yeah, it's a type of nightjar. And if they're so well camouflaged with their feathers that you could be looking right at one, and
Mhm.
they're nocturnal, so they're sleeping during the day. You could look head on and you'd never notice you were looking at a bird because it looks like tree bark. It's
Right.
incredible.
I mean, birds and butterflies have that same sort of strategy. Either you're all the way blended in, or you're so bright that no one's gonna
Yeah.
mistake that you're here. I'm all black with a pop of red,
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Look at me. Like they're red-winged blackbirds
yeah,
with
we have
that
those
beautiful
near
stripe.
our local pond,
They're
and they're
great.
brave. They'll go right past your head at our local pond. They're I mean, it's a a walking path pond. So
Oh,
people go
yeah.
by all day, every day. So
And
they
they're
don't.
nesting in the reeds, right?
Right. Yeah. The tall
Yep.
cattail reeds. And I mean, they know you're not going to bother them. So they're just
They don't
flinging
mind.
past you.
Well, what's kind of cool about red-winged blackbirds is one male will have maybe 5 girlfriends. And
Oh, a harem experience.
yeah, and they will all have nests and reproduce with him, but he's got a pretty big territory, so it makes him a little crazy. And
Oh,
they
because
will like
he's just
defend.
running between
Yeah.
all of them all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm. Don't
They're
bite off
cool.
more than you can chew, red wing little guy.
Oh, blackbird, red-winged blackbird.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah. But so sometimes, and maybe you've seen this online, our listeners have probably seen this online. Have you seen the pink katydids?
I'm looking at them right now on Google because I mentioned how green they are, and then bam, this guy looking beautiful in a fuchsia pink. I can only
Oh
describe it
yeah.
as dragon fruit pink. It is so pink.
It's almost Barbie pink.
Yes. Oh, in right now.
In right now, yes.
At time of recording, Oscar snub Barbie is a very big topic of
Very
discussion.
big hashtag all over the place now. But yeah, they get quite pink. They can also be orange or yellow.
Are the pink guys tropical, or is that just like a funny little thing? Because pink's the
No,
exact opposite of green.
it's not the
So
color you'd want to be as a
yeah.
bug. So usually when we get these color abnormalities, it's a recessive gene, which means both parents have to carry that gene
Right.
to make a baby that's pink, except, and this is wild, this came out probably a few years ago now, and by a few years, I no longer understand time. Could be 10 years, not
Correct.
sure.
Mhm.
Could be the 90s. I don't know. But that's
This
how
information came
life,
out during
yeah,
Y2K, but it was
yeah.
just a few years ago to me.
Who knows? But it's somewhat new. So a bunch of scientists went out. They're like, "Oh, this has got to be a recessive gene." It's not. Pink, and I believe the orange and yellow are dominant traits. Only one parent has to have that pink gene to make a pink baby.
This interesting. This is like my brother's a redhead, so we're Punnett Square.
My brother's a redhead too. Yeah.
Oh, look at that! We're redhead brothers. Well, we're the square. You know, we've got 2 parents. Mom's the
Classic
redhead,
Punnett
and
Square.
but only one of the 4 of us is also a redhead. Even though my dad's dad is a redhead, so there's a lot of
Hmm.
redhead happening there. But my brother is married to another lovely redhead. It makes them look like siblings, but we don't bring it up. Um, and their kid, like, there's just no chance. All their kids are going to be redheads.
But
Like,
there's a high chance.
Am I going to have to cut that? They do listen to the podcast.
I mean, I feel like I've said that to Ethan's face. They look like siblings. But,
Yeah,
well,
so
take it out. Take it out.
yeah, so this is actually the dominant trait, and you're probably wondering why we don't have more pink
Yeah, if it's the
katydids then,
dominant.
right? Well, this is interesting. This is something called directional selection, where we have more of that recessive trait in the population, which is green, than the dominant trait. And that's because that recessive trait, you live longer. You live
Yeah, I
longer
was
to
gonna say, do
mate
they just get
because you're
eaten and
green.
so they don't pass it on? So
Yeah.
sad. This is fun. This is like a Pokemon with a shiny version in real life.
It is. It is. I've never seen a pink katydid in real life. I know they
And I
exist.
know we know
I've
from the
only
Pokemon
seen
episode that you
green.
don't know a lot about Pokemon,
I
but know
don't.
that the typical shiny is always either green or pink. That seems to be
Oh.
if they can't decide what to do with a shiny, they're like, make it green, make it pink. So this is I'm living my Pokemon life right now.
The listeners will maybe be pleased to know that while I was cleaning the second bedroom out, which is mostly storage, over the week when I was starting to feel better, I we have a box full of video games. We have like a Nintendo 64, we have a GameCube, we have a PlayStation, we have like all this stuff, and I've been putting some of it away because we really just play PC games. I pulled out my Game Boy Color and read Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I will be playing it. I also pulled out like Final Fantasy because that was in there too.
Oh,
but gotta, I haven't plugged it in yet. Well, it needs new batteries, and that's fine. But I will be trying the Pokemon Red. I
Yeah,
don't
Red
know where the little
OG.
cartridge came from. Maybe it's my brother's. No idea. But
Yeah, it might be Joe's. You just don't know. Like,
no, he didn't have a Game Boy Color. He didn't have Game Boy when he was a kid.
oh,
I don't think anyway.
Just be careful. Those carts are old enough now that the internal batteries have started to go.
Oh,
So,
really?
however far you get in one session may be as far as you get
Oh, that's
because it may
okay.
not save. But
Yeah.
it'll get you the experience if you play for a few hours.
Yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna want to play anyway. Is a few hours.
The bugs are like the first or the second like
In
danger
Red?
zone. Yeah.
yeah. The second road that you go
The
down
first
is
forest you get into.
Meridian Forest. Is all bug. You will be inundated with caterpillars and other caterpillars that have a name. It's like Weevil.
I know
but
Weedle is one,
yes,
right?
yes.
Weedle.
Beetle and a Caterpie are the
Oh,
two
yeah.
boys. And one turns into a bee and one turns into a butterfly. I'll let you discover for yourself. Just
Who does who? Yeah. But yeah, so I will be trying out Pokemon.
At time of recording, Pal World is taken over right now. Which
I want that game. It looks adorable.
you might play Pal World and decide, hey, Pokemon's all right.
Yeah. We Joe and I have a streamer we really love. An Aussie named Jawoodle. I think his real name is Josh, but he's on YouTube, and we love watching him play 7 Days, which is a zombie shooter. But he just started playing Pal World, and it looks ridiculous.
It looks
very
good.
cute.
I mean, it really is, I think, a very straightforward example of you have to. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. I mean, if you're going to be a long-standing franchise, the way that Pokemon certainly has been,
Mhm.
there's going to be a section of your market that ages out of your all-age content, and they're going to want more adult, quote-unquote, gameplay, especially as like games aren't for just kids anymore.
I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why Nintendo didn't make a Pal World out of Pokemon.
I think the
It
short
doesn't make
answer
any
is
sense.
that they wanted their brand integrity to be all ages, and that means they have to keep their content fit for 10-year-olds, and I think there's also a question of cultural difference going on. Like, I don't want to speak too authoritatively of something I'm not incredibly familiar with, but Japanese culture around I don't know if I want to mention guns on the podcast, but Japanese culture around violence is very different than American culture.
Oh, I'm sure. I think that's probably safe to say.
Yeah. Particularly with, firearms. Like, that's just how it is.
But they still could have made a Pal World-like game without
I mean, especially with, like,
the violence.
Digimon exists. I think there's just a lot of nuance between, like, because Digimon is, like, very, very violent compared to Pokemon, even though Pokemon is about fighting animals.
Yeah.
Somehow they've gotten away with not being violent. Or at least not have the reputation of violence with Pokemon. So yeah, there is a question there. And I know that Pokemon, the company, has been trying to sue Pal World into the ground.
Really?
Oh yeah, from jump. And
not working, huh?
I think that's mistaken.
No, Pokemon has been trying to sue Pal World the whole time. They failed like 3 different copyright infringement.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Feel free to look it up. Feel free. But it's my understanding that they have failed, and that the response has been, you can't set
parody, right?
Yeah, you can't set an industry standard of a genre. You don't own the genre of catch monsters.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, the genre wouldn't exist. Like, Pokemon is already jumping off of a different thing of catch monsters. That's like an established genre by the time Pokemon shows up. Pokemon just changed the game, just did it better than everybody else.
Yeah, you can't.
Otherwise, Monster Rancher and Digimon and
Monster Hunter World, sort
Monster
of.
Hunter,
maybe?
all those things wouldn't exist. They would have to claim that, it's our thing, but they can't, because they were just one of this genre, and so now, just because they took over the genre doesn't mean they own the genre. This is a lot of stuff that's probably going to get covered in the podcast that we don't need to talk about. But just saying,
Pal World.
I'll give it a look.
I do want to try it. I think it's only like $26 or something. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's also part of it. I mean, keep in mind that video games cost $60 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for the basic game, you're spending $60. I got paying $60 to play Paper Mario, you know.
Ridiculous. Well, what we could do is when the spring comes, we could just go outside. We could go outside and not play as many video
How
games.
dare you say these words to me?
Take photos of your local bugs, send them to me. I
Is this
want
the
to know
time
what
to
they are.
plug what's that encyclopedia Derek loves, where you take pictures of bugs and then upload it, and it's like your own personal Pokedex.
Oh, iNaturalist. It can be tricky for bugs because a lot of the defining features at species level can be very subtle things that are hard to
Right.
photograph.
Yeah.
That's what Kevin was saying. That like
Yeah, you just
just
sometimes you just stop at genus.
you
Not a
just
big
got to get
deal.
the general size and shape and call it a day.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, maybe spring comes, we go outside, we take photos of
Touch
our
grass.
bugs, we touch some grass. You send me the
Mm,
photos of your bugs because I want to look at them. And maybe I can ID them for you. It's always good practice for me to ID bugs. My friends and family send me bugs all the time. And birds. Send me your birds, send me your plants. I love it.
we should just have
You got our email.
Reddit where it's like, hey, put your pictures of animals in here. There you go.
People should. Yeah, we've got a subreddit, Bugs Need Heroes. Come share your pictures with us. I share my nature pictures in the sub sometimes. They're not always bugs. I think I just
We
shared a
will also
seagull.
accept pets.
Pets we love.
Pets we love.
Pets. Yeah. Show us your pet pics.
Does anyone have pet katydids? Is that a thing? I
Uh
feel like they
they
need a
don't
lot of room to bounce, so you wouldn't want to keep them inside.
they do like to bounce. They've got the strong back legs like our buddies the grasshoppers.
Their legs seem so much spindlier.
They're not
Spindlier.
hefty. When I
No.
think grasshopper, I think hefty.
Yeah, like
Katydids
they
are
got that thick drumstick at the
yeah,
bottom and the
they
skin.
do.
But katydids is pretty slim. She's pretty slender as her form.
Slender meadow katydid.
As
Yeah,
her slender meadow katydid.
yeah, they're cute. They they don't live for a super long time. So as an adult, they're
Never
really just gonna live
do.
that season. Yeah,
That's my least favorite part about bugs is that they
about
don't
bugs.
seem to live very long.
It's hard to have a pet bug because they
Yes,
don't live very
exactly.
long. Unless you've got a tarantula, some of them can be like 20,
I think some of the
25 years
cockroaches
old.
lived for several years as well.
Yeah, like you may get 3 years out of a bug if you're real
Yeah.
lucky. It's iffy. What's kind of cool about katydids, so speaking to kind of their shape, is that so katydids go through incomplete metamorphosis. Do you remember what that is,
That's
Amanda?
when they don't pupate.
Yeah, yeah.
Just break
Nope.
out of their previous skin. Like a crab
Adult.
does. They
Yeah.
kind of shimmy out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's egg nymph adult.
Yes.
The nymph stage, Amanda. Oh, all of my gods. They are so neat that they pretend to be other bugs as nymphs. One of them, so they pretend to be spiders. They might look like assassin bugs, which we should definitely cover, or ants. So
I just googled it. They're so small, so
right, it's so
wee.
tiny.
Just a little fella.
My favorite part about them looking like an ant is so you can see they still have their really long antennae, but
Uh-huh.
only the very bottom part of the antennae where it connects to the head is black. So the antennae look short. How
That's
crafty.
so funny.
How
This
crafty
is
is
some
that?
sneaky things happening here. Okay, I've just seen the one that looks like a spider.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's such a different shape from what I was. Because I got the ant one right here, just teeny tiny little orange. Don't pay attention to me. I'm just another ant, you guys.
Mhm.
Me too, fellow kids.
Yeah.
And then this spider one is like such a different shape.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Evolution's amazing, isn't it? It's just, man, they really look like ants. They really look like spiders. Just cool. Katy did. Katy did at
Katie,
this point.
Katie did she? She
She
did.
did.
And
She
then that's
did.
when you like snap one of your biggest fans. Whatcha? She did. What do the
So
kids say? She ate that? Is that what the
she
kids say? I just make myself sound so old every single
oh
time I try.
no. Yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend I know what the kids say.
Yeah, go talk
I
to the undergrads, see if they ate it.
I haven't taught in a couple years, so I'm out of touch. for the undergrads. I can't wait to finish my PhD and hopefully get like a lecture position.
Yeah, you're
And
so
then
close, babes. You're so close.
I'll be back with the kids. I love teaching. I love college kids. They're like into it.
Wow. I'm okay. So I'm looking at nymphs again.
Yeah.
Some of them are so colorful too. I
Mhm.
mean, again, the exact opposite. I'm going to blend in or I'm going to stand out. Seems to be the
They're
strategy.
standing out. Yeah.
This guy is standing out.
I encourage the listeners to use your favorite search bar and type in katydid nymph, and then maybe katydid nymph ant or katydid nymph spider, because it's incredible. Absolutely
Yeah, this
incredible.
one, stock photo katydid nymph, he's like red and teal, which is
Very
a
pretty.
look.
Yeah. That's the drag queen of katydid nymphs right there.
Standing out. Eat me, I dare you. Oh.
Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. We'll have to get there's plenty of like free copyright katydid nymph photos, so maybe we'll get some up on Instagram. Because I don't have any photos of nymphs. I only have photos of adults.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're only an inch
They're so
long,
small, I'm not looking for them. Yeah.
How do you find the nymphs?
Yeah.
You have
I
to
think
stumble upon them on the right day.
the katydid I have a photo of is like over an inch in length. So that's why I know it was there, because it was big and easy to spot and green. But yeah, so they're pretty neat, and they take about 5 to 8 molts to become adults. So that nymph stage is between 2 and 3 months long, which you remember is pretty fair for most bugs, right?
That's about what I expect. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of time as babies eating and trying to survive. Yeah. Yum yum yum. They overwinter as eggs, so the adults will lay eggs in the fall, and then that's about it for them. But they're just neat. They do bite, by the way. A katydid will bite you because it can't tell the difference between your finger and a juicy bug. So,
well, I'm delicious, so I mean, I don't hold it against them.
It's not terrible. I've never been bitten by one, but I would imagine it's not horrible, unless you've got one of those like 6-inch, one of those big boys.
Yeah, one of those
that to bite me.
chonkers. Yeah, I don't want that guy going at me.
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry. I think one of the reasons we wanted to cover katydids, because I think this episode's coming out around Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Is their courtship. So
Well, you mentioned that they sing. Do they do more than just sing?
Well, the males really know how to give a lady what she wants. So while they're singing and they're doing that sort of auditory courtship behavior, the male will also present the female with food. A little snack.
A fruit bouquet.
It's a protein pack that he attaches to a sperm packet, so it's not quite as wonderful. We would not.
Horrible sentence you've just said to me.
That's not something humans want, but the katydid lady.
Oh, it's so gross it made me cough. Oh,
sorry about that. Sorry, listeners. Also,
nothing good about a sperm pack.
Well, they don't mate the same way humans, have. But that extra protein pack is really important because she needs that protein to make eggs. So it's like hey, you've accepted my offer to mate. I'm also bonus gonna give you this big food pack.
Yeah, there's perks to being my lady wife.
Yeah, we can pretend it's pizza if it makes everyone feel better.
No, because I don't want.
You don't want to think about pizza?
No, I don't want to think about those two things. Something I like, but something I'm not enthused about. I've been getting a lot of ads as we come up on Valentine's Day for like beef jerky bouquets. I don't know if you've seen those.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I don't know, advertisers think men just only want beef jerky. I don't get it.
Fun fact, Cody got me that one time for Valentine's Day, and it was a success because I love beef jerky. So
I also like beef jerky. Yeah.
Yeah. We also got a beef jerky bouquet, I think that same year, for his buddy that was going through a hard time.
So that's very sweet of you.
Well, Cody loves to make people feel good, and he knows beef jerky is the way to my heart. So.
I also love to make people feel good. Nothing makes me feel better than making someone else feel good.
How
Isn't that
beautiful!
weird?
How beautiful
Oh
of you!
no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's just like that episode of Friends where like Phoebe wants one of the cynics is all like, well, every good thing you do is actually selfish because it makes you feel good. And Phoebe like goes to prove him wrong, and
But it turns out it does.
it turns out that's fine actually. It's
Yeah.
fine that I get a reward for being good. That's fine actually.
It's okay to enjoy making other people happy.
Yeah.
I think it'll make the world a better place if we all felt that way.
Yeah.
So
there definitely are people who do not feel good about making other people feel good.
Well, speaking of Valentine's Day, is that like a big deal in your house?
No.
Do you guys do stuff? Not really.
We almost always celebrate a week, sometimes 2 weeks later, because Cody hates crowds, hates going to restaurants where the staff is slammed. He'd rather not do that.
Yeah, it's hard to go out to eat on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, he doesn't like doing the public thing. So we usually wait a couple weeks and then we'll go out. And now that we have kids, it's when a grandparent can take a child, you know.
Do the kids make you little Valentine's Day cards though?
Typically they do. Cody's going to listen to this, and no, Cody, I love you with all my heart. You're my very favorite boy in the whole world. But he's just not very good at thinking of those things ahead of time. Of like, I'll have the kids make mom a card or whatever.
Oh, okay.
He remembers from Mother's Day, because Mother's Day, it's right there on the tin. You have to do something for mom. But he doesn't always think ahead about those things. And I don't like to make him feel bad that I did think ahead about those things. So I don't always do it either, because I'm always like, I don't want Cody to have a pile of things that we've made for him and make him feel it's a whole thing. But I guess the short answer is
I thought it was the thing that like teachers made the kids do in school, and is Ted not old enough for that?
Yeah, my oldest he missed the cutoff day for preschool by less than a month. So he'll be an old kindergartner, which is probably going to work out fine for him because of the way boys are in school, and especially because I strongly suspect he will be on some sort of ADHD spectrum of one kind or another.
Yeah.
Just because.
So this might be easier for him anyway.
Yeah, I think it might be better for him to be
more
oldest.
Accommodating.
Yes. I was an older kid. My birthday's in the fall, so I was one of the older kids. You know, I turned 16 before all my friends and got to drive. You know, that sort of stuff.
My birthday's in June. I was a young kid.
You were a little baby?
Yeah, I was always like younger than everybody
else.
Fresh
little 5-year-old walking in on the first day.
Well, I was supposed to be born in October. So
oh right.
You know.
I forgot that you were like super you just couldn't wait to get out here.
Couldn't wait. Tired of my ADD was even then. I couldn't sit still.
I'm so bored in here. It's all hot and cozy. Ugh, I'm getting out.
I was very bored. It was too warm. We all know I don't like to be sweaty. So
that's true. You hate a waterbed. You're out of here. You gotta go.
We don't we kind of do stuff for Valentine's Day. We give each other like little gifts. I just love a reason to buy him a gift.
That's
you know,
fair.
so
I feel that way too.
I know all these holidays are
gift and then waiting.
Nonsense. Yeah.
I want to buy you a gift, then give you a gift.
Me too.
That's what I want.
Me too.
I just ordered myself a Valentine's Day gift last night, so you know that's where we're at. We're ordering ourselves Valentine's Day gifts.
You can.
Cody loves chocolate, so we often will go to the Valentine's, on the 15th. Although they've kind of stopped doing that. It feels like a lot
the candy sale.
Yeah, they don't do the candy sale. They just ship it off to the dollar store or wherever, and they don't sell it themselves anymore. And I'm like, Winco, Fred Meyer's, wherever I'm at, I will buy your discount chocolates. I will buy a ton of your discount chocolates. Just leave them there. I will be here on the 15th to get your chocolates. Yes, Derek?
Yeah, Derek.
If you want to talk about the more about that courtship sound things, I think there was another superpower hidden in there.
And the courtship. Let me reread whenever. Oh yeah. All right, we can do that. All right, so
he wants to impress his lady love. Upcoming Valentine's Day. I'm a Katydid. I'm trying to impress a lady love. So I'm going to give her a beef jerky bouquet.
Yes.
With a protein shake attached to it that I hate to mention.
We'll call it a protein shake.
And I'm going to sing her a beautiful song.
Mm-hmm.
all katydids, I assume they're all named Katy. He sings about what Katy did and what Katy didn't do. Is there anything else he does? Is he just singing? And
Well, so
I mean, wine and dine, I'm not going to say is a bad strategy.
no, it's a perfectly cromulent strategy for the katydid. So when he's singing his little song, which is neat, he's rubbing his wings together. There's like a smooth part of the wing, and there's more of like a file-like part on the other wing.
Yeah,
So
this is one of those like misconceptions, right? That grasshoppers use their legs, and it's a lie. It's the wings, actually.
for katydids, it's the wings. I think for a lot of them, it's the wings. I don't remember specifically with grasshoppers.
Mm-hmm. But he's got one of those.
This is called stridulation. It's friction. It's just friction.
It's the stick and the fish, right?
Yeah, it is like the stick and the fish.
They make you play when you're the untalented kid in music class in the 4th grade.
Yeah, exactly. Except the lady Katies are into it, so it's fine.
I love it. They're into stridulation.
They have. So I think we've talked about tympana before, or the tympanal membrane on some insects' legs. It's like an eardrum on their leg,
yes.
And it's how they have sound. What's really cute is the ladies will lift their leg in the air to try to hear the song better, because it's got to hit the membrane.
Like Judi Dench in Cats when she enjoys the song. Up the leg goes.
Still haven't seen it, thank goodness.
Oh my gosh, you gotta see it. It's on Netflix now.
I can't.
Every time we scroll past it, I'm like, Cody, today could be the day that you finally watch Cats. And every time
he doesn't want to do it either, right?
No, he thinks so. He loves a bad movie, but he wants it to be bad genuinely. He wants it to be The Room. What?
How can he not enjoy Cats? He had a cat.
He thinks it looks so bad that it's not fun anymore.
Oh, I would say that it is fun because it's so bad. It's one of my favorites because of that.
I think he'll need the right group and then he'd have fun. But he thinks it looks just disturbing instead of fun.
I think it looks disturbing. We have
Kelly and Cody to watch it at the same time so they can be disturbed.
I don't think you need to watch the whole thing. I don't think you probably should watch the whole thing. But there's a point like about halfway through where it's like you're like, okay, this is enough. But I think if you get up to after the milk bar, I think you want to go as far as
I think you want to
Sir Ian McKellen's going,
oh
meow,
yeah,
meow, meow,
meow, meow, meow.
It doesn't get better
boy.
than that.
It's so bad. It was the last movie I saw before quarantine, and I was haunted by that for 2 years. Meow, meow, meow.
That's tough.
I think you stop right after Old Deuteronomy. I think this is too in the weeds, but I'd say it's enjoyable in the right mindset. Anyways, continue.
My problem with it is I'm gonna try not to. But know that I could go on an hour-long rant about musicals right now.
We can't. We just can't. I would love to with you, but we can't.
But we will have to do a very special episode where I get to yell about my opinions sometimes. Maybe that will become our vertical video sensation, is Amanda has opinions about things.
Oh, that would be great.
I have so many opinions.
We should just do vertical video, Amanda.
No context for it.
Yeah, it's great.
They don't matter. I should not have such a strong opinion about it, but that's how I live my life.
That's okay. Sometimes you gotta.
I either care about something too much or not at all. That's how I roll.
I think I might have a similar thing. I think
anyway, she lifts her leg in joy to say, "Oh, what a beautiful song!"
And she's got to catch that sound so she knows where he's coming from. Yeah. And then he'll come and either she'll be into him or she won't, and
she'll kick him in the face.
Yeah, the protein shake or not is accepted.
Does she ever take the protein shake and then say, "Get out of here"?
I don't think so. I think they're honest in that. Although we should do a whole episode on dishonest signaling in insects, because it's a very fascinating topic where there's a lot of lying going on.
That are like, I'm a lady glowworm, but then surprise, I'm gonna eat you actually.
Oh, the fireflies, lightning bugs. Yeah. There's a lot of other dishonesty that can happen. Fiddler crab males will lie about how fit they are. Their big old claw might be kind of hollow inside. There's lots of neat
They're
need
faking those gains. They're putting on Instagram filters on
They are,
their own
yeah.
claws. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
We should do an episode about
We gotta break
dishonesty. Yeah.
our crustacean shell at some point and
We-
say crabs is bugs.
we should cover
Shrimps is bugs.
crabs and shrimps at some point.
Lobsters is bugs. There's just sea bugs.
Sea bugs. Yeah. So I think we're at the point where we might want to start superpowered talking about our hero, the Katydid. Would you make a Katydid a boy or a girl?
I mean, I just feel this is my bias showing. But if we're gonna name her
Katy, or non-binary, I guess, but
I guess that's also true. But I kind of want to draw.
You want Katy the lady?
I kind of want Katy. I know that's. Oh, you just draw girls a lot because the ladybugs are often, including the ladybug, are often just kind of more. They have more interesting behaviors.
Yeah.
So.
I would say between males and females, their behaviors are very similar, so we don't have to worry too much about sexual dimorphism in katydids. I think if we think about superpowers, obviously jumping, they've got those boing boing legs. Song, I don't know how would you turn song into a superpower?
Well, because there's several superheroes that have kind of sonic screams. Black Canary being, I think, kind of
the Black Canary. So it could be like, it's not to woo, it's to fight. Because it could be like a woo song, like a siren song.
Ooh, yes, that's very true. We could just kind of have her be kind of generally musical, as it were. Although she'd have to wear her AirPods on her leg, apparently. But I'm not sure that's gonna look.
It's gonna look weird. Obviously camouflage. They look quite leaf-like. There's a katydid called the lichen katydid, and it has all these little spiny protrusions off of it, and it looks like a clump of lichen. It's very pretty. It's sort of black and green stripy. Some of them have eye spots on their wings, so when they open the wings, it looks like eyes. We've seen that in butterflies and moths. And
oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hadn't looked at any pictures of them with their wings open. Do they have cool wings, or are they just kind of standard?
They're like light. They're kind of papery. They're sort of light and papery.
Oh, yeah. That's what
I mean? Yeah.
Very, very translucent. Very.
Yes.
I mean, they're kind of jumpers, not really flyers.
They don't really fly. They might glide.
Like a chicken.
Yeah, like a chicken.
But it's not great.
No one wants to see it happen. It's not good. And then spines, some of them have spines that protect them from predators. They also have spines around their mouths, which form almost a cage to keep their prey stuck to the face, which is horrifying if you think about that on like a close-up level.
That is horrifying. That's like some real like Bane from Batman nonsense.
A little bit, yeah.
Specifically from the movie, not from his comic book appearance.
You mean friend of the pod, Tom Hardy?
Friend of the pod, yes. Your main man. I was watching something the other day, and they mentioned that like Tom Hardy had been in a movie. Chris Pine, that's what it was. The TV keeps suggesting this one spy movie where Reese Witherspoon is unknowingly dating two spies, one of which is played by Chris Pine and one of which is played by Tom Hardy. And I was like, this feels like the ultimate movie for Kelly and I to watch.
Oh my goodness, yes. What is this?
We've mentioned before that we find both those men very nice. And they both rough up good. They're both very good roughed up.
Mm-hmm. We know I prefer a roughed up man.
You like them, was it cleans up nice, roughs up good, whatever, dirty up.
Dirty, yeah. Which is, again, very weird because my husband is a very clean, he's very, like, shaped beard, like, well-manicured man.
Oh,
yeah. He cares about that stuff, which I very much appreciate. But, yeah. Oh, Tom Hardy. It's always nice to return to the original dude we talk about on the podcast. It's Tom Hardy.
That's the one, the old Tommy Hardy, friend of the podcast.
Katydids. So I usually like to include a little bit of like the bug in culture, so we know how they've been viewed by different.
Trying to figure out how to make her leaf shaped without. while still making her basically human shaped.
So katydids, this is a folklore in the American Southwest. I think that the katydids sing to bring in cold weather, and 3 months from the first katydid song will be frost, which I think is kind of fun. I love a little folklore.
That is cute. It's
Yeah.
like summoning the cold. I'm ready.
I couldn't find if this was what culture from the southern U.S. Kind of formed this. I don't know if it's older than. I don't know if it is from indigenous folks or if maybe it's just something that kind of happened here after settlers or what. But it's very cute. The Cherokee actually have a myth involving the katydid where two hunters are camping and there's a katydid near them and it starts to sing and that one hunter gets kind of snide about it and says, oh, this stupid katydid doesn't know it's going to be dead by the end of the season and here it is singing. And the katydid replies, you shouldn't boast because you're going to be dead before tomorrow night, so don't be rude to the katydids, I think is the yeah.
I would have sworn I was going to come and chomp him.
uh,
That's fucking terrifying. Imagine if you're
yeah.
like, hey, and then like a bug would just like, speak not of what you do not understand.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Tomorrow is your last.
Tomorrow. You've made your final mistake, mortal. Prepare yourself.
Pretty scary katydid folklore from the Cherokee. I don't know if that's maybe like some morality part of their culture, but that
might
is
be one of those stories, they got a lot of those sort of like, hey, nature's gonna get hers if you don't knock it off.
Yeah, be kind. And then this comes from Katherine Judson was an author from like 1914, and she put together this book about the Mississippi Valley and the Great Lakes and kind of the myths and the folklore around that region. And she wrote this one thing down where katydids and locusts or grasshoppers die each winter because they spend all spring singing and the ants are busy building their house and making things ready for the winter. And the katydids are like, hey, ants, let us come live in your house. And the ants are like, no, no, you spent all summer singing and doing nothing and you did not prepare. And then you die. So I think I've heard that one before.
I think there's a twist on that one where the ants do take care of the grasshopper.
Mm.
And he's like so eternally grateful. I don't remember what he does for them. But I mean, that's basically, speaking of Bug's Life, that's kind of like the twist on A Bug's Life is the idea, which I know
Still
you
haven't seen it. No,
you
yeah.
haven't seen. We need to make you watch it. Where it's the ants and they are in servitude of the grasshopper. The grasshoppers come back every spring and they take their tax of however much.
That sounds very American.
Yes, it is.
That sounds very capitalist. Yeah.
It's very brutal. They take their tax of like the ants have to, or sorry, I said spring, but they come every fall, right before winter. So
right.
The ants have to collect this huge mound of like offering for the grasshoppers. And it's, a twist on that sort of the ant and the grasshopper dynamic, which apparently there's not multiple versions of.
Yeah, I think there's probably several versions of that, which is, it's cute, I guess. It's a reminder to, I guess, do hard work, but I think you should also sing too. You should sing and play, and there should be a balance. Not
yes, there's unfortunately in America, but I'd say Western world in general, there's no sense of like you can just do this because it's fun. It just feels like everything has to be like.
I would say that's not even just a Western thing now.
Yeah,
I think that's an entire world thing.
Like if you're doing it, you should be making money at it. And I'm like,
yeah,
humans sing. Let them sing badly and not have to make I say on my podcast. So
we don't make any money on this podcast.
That's true. We don't. This is a hobby for us.
This is a hobby. I think eventually,
not as of yet, over to Patreon.
Patreon would be nice. Listeners, if you want Patreon, maybe tell us what kind of things you would want in a Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah. What would you
let us know?
Would you want to hear Amanda rants about musicals? This is my chance.
I think it would be fun to do would you like to watch A Bug's Life with me for the first time?
Yeah, that'd be fun. We could finally make Kelly watch it.
We could do a stream. Watch it with me. I'll have snacks. You should have snacks too. You know. So tell me about the Katydid superhero.
So
What's going on with her? With
yeah,
Katy?
I'm trying to figure out how to get her cape to be kind of. I think I'm
Leafy?
just gonna have to make like a leaf shaped cape. I think that's the best way to make her sort of leafy.
Producer Derek is suggesting like a druid. Probably because we were
Oh,
talking Baldur's Gate earlier.
that's
So
true.
now
We
we're
were doing Baldur's Gate earlier. Okay, so I'll give her the ever classic belt in the middle over a tunic. That's what they like.
maybe a twig-shaped staff.
Oh yes, that's a good idea. I'm gonna put that
Because
right here.
they munch on stems, and they lay their eggs inside stems and leaf litter. But I think a twig is fine.
They always have the glowy bit on the top. Make it a beautiful flower because
They eat flowers too. They eat flower bits.
make that glow. Ooh, the magic, the magic. Yeah, very very going druid on this. Okay, we'll give her a capelet sort of situation here. Just
Oh,
keep that Ren Fair aesthetic going. There we go. There we go. All right. She is holding up a protein shake that she received
She
from
is
an admirer.
good save. Good save with the protein shake, Amanda.
I still don't want to say anything else. Oh yes, I need her to look like someone who'd be friends with our friend Mason B, though.
I do think her and Mason B would be buddies. She might try to eat Mason B, maybe, depending on how big she is, but I don't. We'll see.
We'll just assume that she's slender. She was Slender Meadow. Her name's something like Summer or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's give her some anime hair here. That's what I love.
Anime hair?
Just a hair that would be so inconvenient if it was your hair in real life.
Oh, yeah.
But it's fine because you're in an anime. That'll be her fake antenna here. Plus, she's a druid, so you know.
Yeah, I really love. I can't get over that the nymphs pretending to be ants and only making the bottom part of their antennae black to look like short ant antenna. It's just so cool. It's so very cool. I can't handle it. That's how cool it is.
Oh yeah, I went to art school. That's why I can draw really great braids. Yeah, that's what we're going with here. Definitely don't look like sausage links as I quickly sketch them out.
Yeah, Derek is mentioning superpower of shapeshifting.
Oh, well, I mean,
I
if she's
guess
a druid,
kind of, yeah.
If she's disguising herself as a bugbear, I need to give her. Should she have a bell sleeve? I know you love a bell sleeve.
I do love a bell sleeve. Although I would imagine with adventuring it gets in the way.
Yeah, we'll do a nice subtle bell sleeve then. We won't go crazy with the bell sleeve. Okay, I'm going to send you the sketch so we can decide what else she needs.
Yeah, let me see.
So I popped one leg to show that she's interested in the protein shake that she has received. I gave her long braids to kind of be the antenna. She's saying "ooh la la" as kind of a song of acceptance of the protein shake, and then she's got a staff with a flower that's indicative of her druid-esque powers. I'm not sure what else she needs here to show that she is. And then she's kind of got a leaf-shaped.
The leg up is something.
It's not like crazy up. It's just it's
just up a little
Princess Diaries leg pop. When you get kissed.
Can you give her those Batman gauntlets with the little spikes?
Yes.
Yeah, she needs little spikies. What do you think, producer Derek? Does she need anything else? Is she looking?
I think the spikes are the big thing. When I was reviewing your show notes, there were several mentions on
they're quite spiny.
Things.
They're quite
a lot of spiny guys, and they can use those to like grab things, kind of like a praying mantis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Okay, they make them even more pronounced then. I'm trying to think where else I can add spikes to.
Pauldrons? Give her pauldrons. Maybe a little circlet if she's a druid.
Yeah. Okay, let's give her a little.
Oh, should she have like a violin or something?
Oh yeah, we can give her kind of a multi-class bard class here.
Yeah, a little bardy.
I'll give her a tambourine. There we go.
Yeah, tambourine's fun.
To go with her, what did you call it? The tamponade?
Oh,
membrane?
the tympanal membrane. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
And
tambourine
she can
is
wear
great.
that. She can wear that on her hip or her leg. She can be strapped in.
Oh yeah, strap it to the leg.
Oh, okay. I see. Put it up on her hip. She needs it lower down. She needs like those. Maybe I'll give her bells on the ankle here. Ding, 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 ding. That would be so annoying to walk around with someone in your party who had
I
jingle
couldn't
bells
stand
on their
it.
ankles.
All right, so I'm looking at the updated art now.
Okay, yes. So I changed her hair a little bit.
I like
to
her
make it
little
a bit more
circlet.
bug shaped. Gave her a moon circlet. Gave her a tambourine on the hip. Gave her jingle bells on the ankles, which would be so annoying, but I'm going to allow it.
It's ridiculous. It's great.
I do want.
It's wonderful.
I guess Mason B doesn't have a civilian form. Only in my head that if I imagined her civilian form. Someday when we write our
we write
the Bug universe.
You could one day if you're just feel like doodling, you could draw Mason B and Katy did in their civilian form hanging out.
Yeah, they need it. We also need Dusty, who is the civilian form of Bumblebee to hang out with.
His name is Dusty. What
his
did
name's
that happen?
Dusty.
What did you name Bumblebee?
Yeah, his name's Dusty because of like just one Bumblebee that's called Dusty.
I love it. I love Bumblebee. He's great.
We need him hanging out with Dung Beetle.
Oh yeah, they're best.
Working
best
on their gains and drinking respect women juice.
Yeah, they're so good. We do have to make a comic or something.
I think we do. I would really love to have that be one of the things we open up to people, where it's like, hey, write what you think that their adventures would be. You know?
Yeah. Then we can make it
more
happen.
Talented. I can outsource my creativity. That's what I want to do. I want to crowdsource.
Yeah. Well, listeners, if you have any thoughts about any of our heroes that you want to share with us and their world, we're BugsNeedHeroes@gmail.com. Whatever.
We've got a couple lores established here, but
love it.
Pretty open world other than that.
So I think we covered everything.
Yeah.
Is it time to say farewell?
Did Katy didn't? How many legs did Katy have?
Katy, I'm giving Katy 4 out of 6.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Solid bug. Nothing
solid.
wrong.
She's got a great shape. The pink, so good. Can't fight that. I think the recessive thing is super interesting.
It's very weird. Dominant. Yeah.
The recessive versus the green is the recessive trait.
Yeah. It's wild.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, selection is pretty interesting. How many legs would you give Katy?
I think 4 is fair because she's
good.
She's interesting. She's solid. She's serving the community. But she doesn't have anything that I would say is like strictly 100% unique to her. The way that like a scorpion has a scorpion tail, that's his thing.
Yeah. Because there may be songs, but crickets have songs. Nuptial gifts. Other bugs.
She's kind of like a grasshopper, but she's not exactly a grasshopper. So.
She would resent being compared to a grasshopper, I think.
Yeah, she hates that guy. Ugh.
It's part of
it's a real hawk and dove situation here. She's like, ugh, that guy. No, I think she's good. I think Katy's good. Everyone knows a good Katy in this movie.
Yeah. I feel like to the listeners, there is no time in between, but I've missed you guys because I've been sick. And for me, it's been like a whole...
it's been weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. So I'm happy to be back and healthy. And
how much work do you have left? You got a month and change left, right?
I got some work. I got some work. I got to write. When I'm done writing, I give everything to my committee, and then I have to wait for the committee to approve my manuscript. So I'm getting close to that stage where it'll just be me waiting for a response, playing Baldur's Gate 3. until because I'll have
What a
nothing else
life.
to do. Yeah.
Just
Well,
buzzing in the back of your mind there. I hope they're enjoying it.
hope it's
I
good.
hope they're good.
I'll be writing show notes, I guess, for future
How
episodes.
many chances do you get to submit it before they're like, you don't get to be a doctor?
Um, I'll submit it once, and then they'll give me edits, and the edits usually won't be anything too serious because they already know what projects I've been working on,
Right. They
and
haven't
they've
let you get
approved
to this
them.
stage and then be like,
Yeah,
actually, we find your whole premise to be flawed.
yeah, this is insane. No,
You've been studying ladybugs this whole time when you told us it was mosquitoes,
mosquitoes. Yeah, you and Bumblebee have been hanging out when it should have been you and Mosquito. But
And you've wildly misinformed us of what this project was.
so I'm assuming I'll get some probably light edits. I tend to write more than is necessary. That seems to be my problem for some
Same,
things.
bro. Same.
So I'll probably have to cut it back a little bit, and then I'll submit for defense and graduation once I get the green light from the committee. So I would say just a few months.
So defense, is that you just standing there and you have to... Yeah, there's a siren in the background.
That's
I'll
me.
restart. I think it's just going to have to be there.
Yeah.
That's what you get for living in a city,
I live in a city. There are sirens sometimes. It's fine.
So with defense, is it... I'm imagining, and tell me if I'm wrong, you're standing in a room. There's a spotlight on you, because of course there is. And then there's a darkly lit panel of professionals, and they're like up above you in a very tall... in Star
This
Trek...
sounds like an occult meeting.
Exactly, that's what I want. And they're there, and they have like a big gong behind them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they ask you questions, and you have to just know everything about your research projects. I say research project like it's this quaint little like part.
Like it's not something I spent 6 years working on.
Literally years, dude. Yeah. So you have to defend your whole thesis as they quiz you about it, and you have to be able to answer anything about your work.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have
And then when you're wrong, they bang the gong.
And they bang the gong.
Yes. And say,
they
you're not a doctor. We're actually taking away your undergraduate as well.
They throw fruit at me the whole time. That's what it is. So
I
take
away the rank of master. You are on this council, but you do not get the rank of master.
They won't give me the rank of master. I don't get to sit. I'm on the council, yeah. But so I have 3 chapters, which are 3 different research projects that I've been working on for a few years, and I will go over all of them. My committee will be there, which is 4 people, but also...
And they've been keeping tabs on you this whole time.
Yeah, sort of. My advisor has mostly been keeping tabs on me. The committee, I kind of pop in every once in a while, and I'm like, hey, I'm still doing things. And they're like, good.
I'm not just using your money to sit around and play Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. So the committee will be there. It's also open to the entire school. So professors from the biology department will come. Professors from the Earth and Environmental Science department will probably also come. The dean came to my master's defense, which was horrifying because he was an expert in the topic I covered. So there could be 4 people in the room. There could be 30 people in the room.
Oh my gosh.
My friends and family are allowed to come. So my husband will be there. A good friend of mine really wants to come because she is not an academic and she has no idea what a defense looks like. So she's like, please let me come.
Are you going to let friend of the pod, Ped, come? Dr.
Ped, yeah. Dr. Ped might come. I think he's expressed interest in supporting me because he's my buddy. I guess it probably depends on his teaching schedule.
Yeah, more than anything, it probably depends on whether he can leave class.
He could leave his campus or not. But I would love if friend of the pod, Ped, came and cheered me on. But it's going to be stressful, and everyone can ask me questions. So if there are 30 people in that room, they all get to ask me a question or several if they want to. And I have to just know the answer.
Right. And so like is that part of the point of having other professors come from other places? Because they can like track your rigor on the topic. Well, because they might just think differently than the other bug guys think.
They will be coming from, so professors, say a professor is more knowledgeable in marine science. He might come with a question that feels a little more from that angle.
Right. Or have you considered this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Or if a professor is a plant biologist, maybe they're wondering, if there's any link between habitat in mosquito or what the, nectar they're feeding on or anything like that. Like, so they might all come from they'll always come from their specific background. Right. One of the guys on my committee is his specialty is evolution. So I get lots of genetic and evolution questions from him, which
Right.
is a little scary for me. But
It feels very, if your life was a video game, if you were Baldur's Gate, right? And you have to like pass through these like trials of like, prove your courage. You must
yeah,
pass by the courage, professor. Prove your wisdom. You have to get past the wisdom
wisdom professor.
wizard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
is.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's very
You have earned
stressful.
the Triforce. Here you go.
But supposedly, they'll never let you get to the defense point if they think you're not going to pass. And
Right.
everyone there wants you to pass. I've known
Right.
a lot of these professors. I did my master's degree there too, so I've known
Mhm.
these professors for 10 years.
Have you ever seen
And
someone fail?
no, but I've heard of people failing.
Heard of
And
people.
that is
Like, how
like
do you fail? Do
I
you just get
know
up there and
someone
like
who
don't know?
failed.
Do, they
You
ask you questions and you go, I don't know.
basically,
Oh wow. Okay.
and it's
Not just that
embarrassing. It's very embarrassing
it's
to
not
not
just that
know.
your science has to be rigorous. It's that you have to understand and be able to explain that
Yes.
science to someone else. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I could see how you'd be like, well, I wrote this paper and it's a really
Isn't
great
this
paper,
enough? Yeah.
but I don't have it all memorized because I'm a bad memorizer,
Yeah.
and you don't get to be a doctor if you can't memorize.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know someone who failed, and they will give you a second chance, but I
Okay.
think she just dropped out of the program.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
all that
I can
work.
see how that would be heartbreaking to get up there and feel like, yeah, years of work have culminated into you failing,
Yeah.
like, ugh, ugh.
For me, I don't have a backup plan, so I have to pass.
Yes.
I've been
This
doing all this for so many years, and I will
this is your
pass
life's work,
because I don't have a
so
choice. I'd be so
Yeah.
embarrassed to just give up. I can't.
yeah,
So
yeah. Keep going.
I'm
Push
assuming I'll be very nervous. My anxiety will probably be
through.
horrible, but I will do the best I can.
I mean, sometimes anxiety is earned. Anxiety's not always bad. Sometimes it's there
Yeah.
to keep you alive.
Yeah.
I'm anxious about bears. That's the right response. You should be anxious about bears.
Well, the problem is when I'm anxious about nothing. And
Yeah,
you
that
know
is
what
the
I
problem.
mean? Like my
I
base
mean,
level anxiety is high.
I've told you before about when I was pregnant and I started freaking out about the idea of living in the same city as a zoo because I was worried about all of the animals escaping the zoo.
I didn't
That
see
I was only a couple of miles from a polar bear at any given time. And a polar bear can travel pretty dang old fast, let alone the tigers.
Yeah. But that's what anxiety does.
Yeah, that's what and that was pregnancy anxiety for me. And luckily that has lessened as I was not pregnant. But
Yeah.
so if you ever need
Uh,
to understand the experience of anxiety and you just don't get why someone can just choose, just don't be nervous. Know
I
that it's
hate that. I hate when someone's like,
just
just
don't be sad.
or
Think
they're
about
like, hey,
else.
we're all rooting for you. We're all on your team, so you don't have to be nervous. Oh, I don't? Thanks.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't have a choice. My brain is just doing what it wants to do.
The chemicals are flooding me, whether I understand logically that I have nothing to
I
be afraid of or
I've
not.
definitely had moments before where I probably looked bad, like, oh, you look terrified, and I'll have to say out loud, I know I look nervous right now, but it's just my brain.
See, that's so
I'm
funny because
not,
I would say that it's probably the exact opposite of my experience with you from the outside, is that you always seem very collected, and then you're like, "I'm peeing myself at this very moment in time." I'm like, "Kelly, I had no idea." Whereas
Yeah.
I feel like I wear my heart on my face all the time.
It
People be like, "You need to have less face about this," and I'm like, "I
it
won't."
probably depends on how nervous I am. I always get nervous before we do Comic-Con panel, and I've done that a million times.
Yeah.
It just is.
I talk fast when I'm nervous, so bless anyone who's ever seen me in person because I talk very, very fast.
You do speed up. You speed up.
Sorry, it's just that's what can never control the body. What, Derek?
Oh, we should probably wrap up.
Yeah. Well, thank you for indulging me on what it's like to become a doctor.
Mhm,
And again, this is
sure.
what's your letters going to be? Not MD. That's the
No,
one
just PhD.
just PhD. Okay,
PhD,
so
yeah.
thank you for letting me in on the world of earning a PhD.
Sure. I will we can do a whole episode about my defense after I do it, if we want. If the
Once we
listeners are
change your name to
interested
Dr. Kelly,
in the process.
Dr. Kelly here on the pod. I need to get some letters All I have is, I think, BA. Is all I have. It might be a BS, actually, now that I say that.
Maybe.
I'll have to check.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. We love you. We're always tickled that anyone wants to listen to us. It's fantastic. Thank you for the support.
Yes. Thank you for coming. If you're a writer, write us.
Mhm.
If you're an artist, art us. If you're a I don't know what else people do. If you're a singer, sing us. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't you love that? A
Sing us
KATYDIDS
a
song?
KATYDIDS song.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that is a KATYDIDS song. That's it.
BugsNeedHeroes@gmail.com. All the social media stuff, Reddit, Instagram, etc. Come by.
Stay extra credits
Facebook.
for the end stinger.
Yeah.
I love you. Bye. Bugs Need Heroes was created by Derek Conrad and Kelly Zimmerman. Hosted by Amanda Niday and Kelly Zimmerman. Bugs Need Heroes is produced and edited by Derek Conrad, with some assistance from Chelsey Bawden and a few cats. Character art is by Amanda Niday. Our music is Ladybug Castle by Rolemusic. Got a bug question? Email us at bugsneedheroes@gmail.com. Check us out at bugsneedheroes.com, and most of the socials are under Bugs Need Heroes. Thank you to the Entomological Society of America for the Chrysalis Fund grant. The tiger from Zootopia who would treat me right.